August 5th, 2019, a watershed moment for India.
जम्मू और कश्मीर पुनर्गठन विधेयक 2019 को पुनर्स्थापित करने की अनुमति दी जाए।
December 11th, 2023, Supreme Court upholds scrapping of Jammu and Kashmir special status. Prime Minister Modi hails Supreme Court's verdict, calls it historic. Article 370 becomes history now. 70% reduction in terrorist incidents in just 4 years of abrogation of Article 370. 50% reduction in deaths of security personnel. Kashmir witnessed 0 stone pelting incidents in 2023. Only 6 ceasefire violations in 2023.
पाक ऑक्यूपाइड कश्मीर भारत का है, हमारा है और हमसे कोई नहीं छीन। पहले जो 7 सीटें थी एससी की, उसको हमने बरकरार रखा और एसटी की सीट शून्य थी, क्योंकि धारा 370 परमिट नहीं करती थी। अब परमिट करती है, 9 सीटों को रिजर्व कर दिया। 75 साल तक उनका अधिकार जो भारत के संविधान ने दिया था, कौन रोक कर बैठा? हमारे लिए मन में संवेदना है कश्मीर के युवा के लिए, कश्मीर की बच्चियों के लिए और घाटी के भविष्य के लिए संवेदना है, आतंकवादियों के लिए नहीं।
Hello and welcome viewers, you're watching this special edition of Sansad TV. Abrogation of Article 370 has brought unprecedented era of peace and prosperity in Jammu and Kashmir. In this edition, we have packed everything for you, from Supreme Court's verdict on Article 370 to Prime Minister's message, from Home Minister's assertion in Parliament to improve security situation in Jammu and Kashmir. So come along. In a landmark verdict, the Supreme Court unanimously upheld the centre's August 5th, 2019 decision to abrogate provisions of Article 370, asserting that Jammu and Kashmir possesses no unique internal sovereignty compared to other Indian states. The apex court reasoned that Article 370 was only a temporary provision to ease the accession of the then princely state to the Union at a time of internal strife and war. The verdict from a 5-judge constitution bench led by Chief Justice of India, D.Y. Chandrachud, comes in response to a slew of petitions challenging the centre's move 4 years ago. After a 16-day long hearing, the Supreme Court had reserved the judgment.
सर्वोच्च अदालत की संवैधानिक खंडपीठ ने धारा 370 को समाप्त करने का और जम्मू कश्मीर राज्य के पुनर्गठन का विधेयक, जो मैं 5 अगस्त 2019 को इस सदन में मोदी जी के लिए गए निर्णय के अनुमोदना में लेकर आया था, वो बिल लाने की मंशा, बिल का संवैधानिक रूप से स्वीकार और पूरी प्रक्रिया को भी माननीय सर्वोच्च अदालत ने संवैधानिक घोषित किया है, सर्वानुमत से किया। आज मुझे आनंद है, कश्मीर के लिए मरने वाला हर फौजी, छोटे से छोटा व्यक्ति, नागरिक से लेकर श्यामा प्रसाद मुखर्जी तक, जिनने बलिदान दिया है, वो सभी लोगों की आत्मा आज इस देश में से 2 विधान, 2 निशान और 2 प्रदान समाप्त कर संतुष्टि का सांस लेगी। आज सुप्रीम कोर्ट का फैसला मान्यवर ऐतिहासिक फैसला है और ये फैसले को मैं बहुत मन के साथ 130 करोड़ की जनता की ओर से स्वागत भी करता हूं और अभिनंदन।
Prime Minister Modi termed the Supreme Court's verdict on the abrogation of Article 370 as historic. He said that the verdict is a resounding declaration of hope, progress, unity for our sisters and brothers in Jammu and Kashmir and Ladakh. On the same day, Home Minister Amit Shah replied to the discussion on Jammu and Kashmir Reservation Amendment Bill 2023 and Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Amendment Bill 2023 in the Rajya Sabha. Replying to the discussion on the bills, Home Minister Amit Shah said that this day will be marked in golden letters in the history of Jammu and Kashmir and India when the Supreme Court upheld the intention and process of decision taken by Prime Minister Modi to abrogate Article 370 in reorganization of Jammu and Kashmir as constitutional.
पहले जो 7 सीटें थी एससी की उसको हमने बरकरार रखा और एसटी की सीट शून्य थी क्योंकि धारा 377 परमिट नहीं करती थी, अब परमिट करती है, 9 सीटों को रिजर्व कर दिया।
Home Minister said that terrorism in Jammu and Kashmir began in 1989 and reached its peak, resulting in thousands of displaced people, especially Kashmiri Pandits and Sikhs, rendered destitute in their own country. He said that the entire country embraced these displaced Kashmiris. He also said that 46,631 families were displaced from Kashmir, and due to various efforts of the Modi government, 1,57,967 people have been registered so far. He also said that the Narendra Modi government is committed to providing justice to the displaced people. Such people will be able to vote, contest elections, and they can also become ministers in Jammu and Kashmir.
75 साल तक उनका अधिकार जो भारत के संविधान ने दिया था, कौन रोक कर बैठा था उसको? मान्यवर पूरा कश्मीर और जो 2 करोड़ यात्री पूरे देश से जाकर आए, लाखों यात्री अमरनाथ यात्रा कर आए, हर महीने लाखों यात्री वैष्णो देवी के दर्शन करके आते हैं और 100 से ज्यादा अधिक फिल्मों के शूटिंग हुए हैं, वो सभी एक मुख से कहते हैं कि कश्मीर की परिस्थिति अच्छी है।
Home Minister said that India has not only raised the voice against terrorism, but has also worked to destroy the entire ecosystem of terrorism. Besides, action has also been taken against those who finance terrorism. He said that during the government led by Prime Minister Modi, NIA registered 32 cases of terror financing, whereas before 2014, not a single case was registered. The State Investigation Agency registered 51 cases of terror financing, whereas earlier the need for a state investigation agency was not felt. He said that so far 229 arrests have been made in terror financing cases, and assets worth more than 150 crore have been seized. 57 properties have been seized. Apart from this, the NIA has also done the work of freezing more than 100 crore in 134 bank accounts. Union Minister Amit Shah also said that before 2014, a crowd of 25,000 people used to gather at the funerals of terrorists in Kashmir. But after the abrogation of Article 370, there are no such occurrences. He said that this has become possible because the government has decided that after any terrorist is killed, he will be buried at the spot with full religious rituals. The Home Minister also said that incidents of stone pelting also stopped because the government has decided that if any candidate has a case of stone pelting in his family, he will not be given a government job. That if any member of someone's family while sitting in Pakistan encourages terrorism in India, then he will not get any government job. Home Minister added that if on the basis of telephone records it is proved that a person from someone's family is involved in promoting terrorism, then service rules have been made to dismiss him from the job.
आर्टिकल 370 समाप्त होने के बाद और उसके पहले भी नरेंद्र मोदी जी की सरकार आई 2014 में, आज युवाओं का भविष्य ब्लैक नहीं है, परंतु स्कूल का ब्लैक बोर्ड उनका भविष्य बन गया है। वो पढ़ाई लिखाई जो युवा मान्यवर पत्थर लेकर घूमते थे, मोदी सरकार ने इस प्रधानमंत्री ने इसके हाथ में लैपटॉप पकड़ाने का काम किया है, पूरी दुनिया का एक्सेस। और आतंकवाद और अलगाववाद की बात करने वाले लोग धारा 370 कर आधार बनाकर अलगाववाद की बात करने वाले लोग आज जो लोग बात करते हैं उनकी कश्मीर की जनता अनसुनी करती है, डेमोक्रेसी और डेवलपमेंट की बात करती है। मान्यवर, ये आज बदलाव हुआ है। हमारे लिए मन में संवेदना है कश्मीर के युवा के लिए, कश्मीर की बच्चियों के लिए और घाटी के भविष्य के लिए संवेदना है, आतंकवादियों के लिए नहीं।
Members cutting across the political spectrum participated in the discussion in the upper house.
विकास के नए मार्ग के ऊपर कश्मीर इस प्रकार से प्रशस्त होता हुआ जा रहा है कि धारा 370 के हटने के बाद जो कश्मीर का डोमेस्टिक प्रोडक्ट था, जीएसडीपी था, जो 1 लाख करोड़ रुपए था, वो 5 साल में बढ़कर 2,27,000 करोड़ रुपए से अधिक हो गया है। सरकार ने कई लार्ज रिक्रूटमेंट ड्राइव स्टार्ट किए हैं, जिसमें 29,813 लोग अब तक रिक्रूट किए जा चुके हैं और एडिशनल 5,523 वैकेंसीज क्रिएट की गई हैं।
Where our Kashmiri brothers and sisters had to forcibly leave their land in the middle of the night and run away for fear of life. We are providing them a voice today. I think this is a very good step. In this, we are adding one more, that a woman's representative will be there among these two. It's a very good women's empowerment move.
आदरणीय प्रधानमंत्री जी को और श्री अमित शाह जी को धन्यवाद देता हुआ कि आपने ये महत्वपूर्ण और आज का दिन इसलिए भी ऐतिहासिक है कि आज सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने सर्वसम्मति से धारा 370 को अपहेल्ड करने का काम किया है।
अलग अलग कैटेगरी के लोग थे, अलग अलग समय पे गए, कुछ शुरू में गए, कुछ बीच में गए, कुछ बाद में गए, बट द फैक्ट इज सर, कश्मीर की जो ट्रेजेडी थी वाज इमेंस।
The Jammu and Kashmir Reservation Amendment Bill 2023 seeks to amend Section 2 of Jammu and Kashmir Reservation Act 2004. The Act provided reservation in jobs and admission in professional institutions to scheduled castes, scheduled tribes, and other socially and educationally backward classes. The amendment bill suggests a change in nomenclature of a section of people who were earlier described as weak and underprivileged classes to other backward classes. Jammu and Kashmir Reorganization Amendment Bill 2023 seeks to amend the 2019 Act and provide representation in the Legislative Assembly to the Kashmiri migrants and displaced persons from POK. It seeks to nominate 2 members from the Kashmiri migrant community, with one nominee being a woman, and the power of the Lieutenant Governor to nominate one person representing the displaced persons from Pakistan-occupied Kashmir to the Legislative Assembly. The bill proposes to increase the total number of seats in Jammu and Kashmir Legislative Assembly from 107 to 140, of which 7 would be reserved for scheduled caste members and 9 seats for legislators from scheduled tribes. As per the bill, 24 seats of assembly will remain vacant until the occupation in Pakistan-occupied Kashmir ceases.
The government has a policy of zero tolerance against terrorism. The approach of the government is to dismantle the terror ecosystem. Since the abrogation of Article 370, which granted special status to Jammu and Kashmir, there has been a massive decline in terrorism in the region. Data speaks louder than words. Take a look.
A total of 7,217 terrorist incidents took place in Kashmir from 2004 to 14. In the last 10 years, from 2014 till now, only 2,197 terrorist incidents have taken place. From 2004 to 14, a total of 2,829 security personnel and civilians were killed in Kashmir, while from 2014 to 2023, 891 security personnel and civilians have lost their lives, which is 70% less than before. In 2010, there were 2,654 incidents of organized stone pelting, whereas in 2023, just 4 years after the abrogation of Article 370, not a single incident of stone pelting took place. In 2010, 112 civilians were killed in stone pelting, whereas in 2023, there was not a single incident of stone pelting. Hence, there is no question of any casualty. incidents of ceasefire violations were 70 in 2010 and only 6 in 2023. In 2010, there were 489 infiltration attempts, whereas so far this year, there have been only 48 attempts. In 2010, the number of terrorists who fled the valley was 80, whereas in 2023, this number is 281.
The government is fully committed to the overall development of Jammu and Kashmir and has taken several measures that has led to unprecedented growth in the region.
53 projects are being implemented at a cost of 58,477 crore by 15 ministries and departments in the UT of Jammu and Kashmir under Prime Minister's development package in sectors such as roads, power, health, education, tourism, agriculture, skill development. 32 projects have been already completed. 7 new medical colleges have been operationalized. 28 BSc nursing colleges and 19 BSc paramedic colleges have been added. 800 more MBBS seats have been added, totaling to 1,300. Under hydropower generation, MOUs signed for development of 5 mega projects. Smart prepaid metering is under implementation in 3 phases. 4.21 lakh smart meters have already been installed. Under Pradhan Mantri Gram Sadak Yojana, 6,912 km road length constructed during the last 3 years. A new milestone has been achieved by upgradation of Jammu and Kashmir National Highway by way of constructing 8.45 km long twin-tube Kazigud-Banihal tunnel. The air traffic to and from Jammu and Kashmir has been doubled post-2019. Night landing facilities have been provided in Jammu and Srinagar. Under Jal Jeevan Mission, about 13.54 lakh rural households covering all villages provided with tap water connections. Kashmiri saffron got GI tagging for its uniqueness. Third tourism working meeting of G20 was held from 22nd May to 24th May at Srinagar. This event has placed the UT of Jammu and Kashmir on the global stage. During the calendar year, as many as 1.85 crore tourist arrivals till October 23 have been witnessed. A total of 7.4 lakh self-employment or livelihood opportunities have been generated. Jammu and Kashmir has also been declared open defecation free under Swachh Bharat mission. Jammu and Kashmir is emerging as a noticeable narrative on bringing civility to the land that was once scarred and wounded by terrorism. Now economic development, an important stimulus to aspirational society and basic fundamental rights like education, healthcare, employment, and the pursuit of happiness are no longer hostage to violence. A series of targeted efforts to tide over governance, bottlenecks, financial indiscipline, and lack of monitoring has yielded results in the form of development projects, so that Jammu and Kashmir emerges as leader in implementation of developmental projects and schemes of central government.
The abrogation of Article 370 on 5th of August 2019 will be written as golden chapter of history for laying the foundation of beginning of transformation of Jammu and Kashmir. Well, viewers, that's all we had for you in this edition. Thanks for watching and stay tuned to Sansad TV. Goodbye for now from my side.